We here, y'all. Wait, my hair look kind of good today. I'm about to take it down, but it is looking kind of. We looking curly. I'm about to take these twists down so that we don't be locking out here in these streets. We don't want no dreadlocks. It's not as warm as I thought it was, but I don't think I should sit in the sun. Maybe I should sit on this side. Maybe it's a little bit warmer. Maybe if I sit over here, I'll get a little bit more sun. But that puts a shadow on my face, huh? Y'all can't see me as well. You can see me. You know what I look like. Child, let me tell y'all. So, yesterday, after we got everything, after we got offline and everything was cool, I thought everything was cool. I thought the crackhead had left. But the crackhead came back last night. I don't know how he got in. Me and Gizmo was asleep. And the crackhead came back and ate all my Mother's Day candy. The candy that my husband got me for Mother's Day. The crackhead broke in the house and ate it. Sure did. I don't like sitting right there. Even though the crackhead broke in the house last night and ate my Mother's Day candy. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. Like, I don't want y'all help. I know y'all can't do nothing. Y'all can't help me. But I just want to let y'all know that happened. That, I was watching TV last night. I was watching Battlestar Galactica. This situation got me so nervous. I don't really know what to do. What y'all think I should do? Put in the comments. Because my comments is open. So you can write in my comments. Put in the comments what you think I should do about the crackhead that keeps bothering me. Like, this crackhead is bothering me. And I don't know what to do. Why would a crackhead want to live with me, of all people? I'm a nice person. Why would a crackhead want to live with me? And come in and, like, take my stuff and eat my food? I should have made some coffee. That's what I should have did. I do want some coffee. I should have made some coffee before I came out here. But I guess I'll make it when I go back in the house. But y'all, I got up this morning. Last night I was watching the Friend Zone's video with her interview with the mystery man. And I'm just like, girl, that definitely was not it. That was not it. And just kind of looking at some of the things that the mystery man was saying about Adrian was kind of sad to me. You know, I look at a lot of people, I want to say past 40, who are on social media probably because they're bored, especially if they're not working. If you're not working and you don't have any children, you don't have any hobbies, you don't have any pets or anything to keep you busy, and you use social media as your only source of entertainment, you in trouble. You are really in trouble. If you need people that you don't know, like your subscribers and stuff, to validate you and uplift you and keep you happy, you're going to be in trouble. Because your subscribers, these people on, is my face dry? It look like it. I wash my face, but I don't use no moisturizer. And I'm not about to go back in the house just to get some moisturizer. That's not going to happen. So you just going to have to look at my dry face. No, it's not. It's not. I guess it's just casting a shadow. If you use social media, or you use your subscribers as your only way of boosting your ego and your self-esteem, you're going to be in trouble. Because these people don't show up all the time. Hey, Demona, these people don't show up all the time. It was so interesting that Adrian's ex-boyfriend basically said Adrian needs the cut-ups. She needs her subscribers. She thrives on her subscribers. And I was like, anybody that comes live 4 and 5 times a day, either you're chasing money or you're chasing validation. It's hard for me to come on here sometimes once a day and stay on here for an hour. So I can't even imagine going live 4 or 5 times a day. I can't even imagine that. That would legit drive me crazy. Like, I want to go sit in the sun, but I'm thinking if I sit in the sun, because it's a little chillier than I thought out here. But if I sit in the sun, I'm scared that the sun is going to burn me. Not burn me, but So it was so interesting. Like, even though, if you don't know what I'm talking about, last night another content creator did an interview with Adrian's ex-boyfriend. And you know what? I pray to God that nobody knows me. Nobody knows me, so I ain't got to worry about that. But I would hate to be semi-popular on YouTube. If somebody from my past come up, it would be so boring though. It's like you're not going to learn any information about me. It's not like I ever did crack or I was ever out here in these streets like that. So it's not like you're going to learn any pertinent. You're not going to get no tea, because there is none. There's no tea. Can you imagine living a life where there is no tea? Like, it's nothing. You're not going to find out anything interesting about me. The most that I've ever been in trouble was a speeding ticket. Ain't no tea. Ain't nothing about me that salacious where someone would want to interview someone that knows me and be like, oh yeah, Let me tell you about Lashana. Let me tell you who she really is. No. She's the person that y'all see on social media. That boring grandmama. That's her. That's definitely her. Ain't nothing left. So y'all ain't gonna find nobody and get no tea on me because it ain't no tea. But this content creator did a interview with Adrian's ex lover. And it would have been an interesting interview had the content creator know how to interview people. She kept talking over him and answering the questions for, I thought she was interviewing him. If you interviewing the person, let the person answer the questions. But she didn't. But we just kind of like found out things that technically we already knew. Adrian is homeless. When she doesn't have a place to stay, she's staying in her car. If you have any logical reasoning, you already know that. You already know she's staying in her car. And the good thing that I took away from that interview is he wasn't really trying to dog her. He wasn't trying to, really drag her through the mud like he could have. He did say she was a lady of the evening, but she wasn't really making that much money. But we know, Adrian is 50 years old. How many 50-year-old ladies of the evening are really out there making a whole lot of money? Like at 50, your lady of the evening days should be drawing to a close. Like you are a geriatric prostitute. You are old pro. And it's, you don't like, out here where I live, where I used to live in Oakland, they had very known areas for solicitation. Where the girls are out there walking the streets. And I really thought, this 2023, I didn't think girls were still walking the streets. But no, they still out there walking the streets in certain areas. I ain't never seen nobody out there in their 40s and 50s. These are young girls on the track, as it's called in some places in the Bay Area. They on the track. These are young girls. These are teens and early 20s. I don't see no 50-year-old women out there walking the street. Because I would think at 50, you done retired them draws. You still out, like, you should be getting your Social Security. And you still out here walking, you still out here selling your coup de cat. So he did, say that she's a coup de cat seller. And he kind of said that, she doesn't, even though she doesn't bathe every day, she doesn't smell bad. He went into the whole thing like he was living with her. But one thing he said was how important to her subscribers are. How important, dealing with her subscribers boosts her self-esteem. And if she doesn't have her subscribers, he really thinks that she would, really crumble. And some of that is the money that she makes off of YouTube, because she doesn't have a real job or a stable income. her YouTube money, means a lot, but some of it is her self-esteem being boosted by the people that she talked to, these parasocial relationships she has with people on social media, because these are not real relationships. Even the people that I see here on a regular basis, Damona, Tina, Naya, Phoenix, Kay, these are still parasocial relationships. These are still, people that I just know from social media. These are not real people in my real life. These are people that, even though I have been talking to some of you on social media, for me and Kay, we've been talking for a long time on social media, on YouTube, but never in person, never in real life. Real life relationships are totally different from relationships that we have on social media. Even though you may be people that I see and interact with on a daily basis, you're still behind that screen. Like, we're still people that, we don't know each other. And so your self-esteem should not be tied up in people that you don't even know. Your self-esteem should be tied up in, what's going on in your real life. This is fun for me. Like, I enjoy, coming on, talking to people, but this is not my real life. Does that make sense? Because it does to me. So, I don't know. I'm just hoping that, because Adrian really seems like a sensitive person. Most people who have that really hard shell on the outside and, play tough, I'll do this and I'll do that, and you don't know me, that's a facade. That's not really who they are. And she just really seems like a person that has been through a lot, and that tough act, or that, toughness is just how she's a part of how she's gotten through life. And let me say this. It is really hard for me as a teacher, minister, educator, counselor. It is hard for me not to look at situations and see them deeper than a lot of people. Because a lot of people, you just see people, you just see the surface. I'm not a surface seer. I see much deeper than the surface level. Especially when you have told me your story, I'm going to always put A and B together. When I was a little kid, I used to love these connect the dot type games where you connect the dots to make the picture, and after you draw a line to connect the dots, and after you connect all the dots together, the picture would pop up. That's how I am in real life. You tell me bits and pieces of your story, and I'm gonna connect the dots. I'm a connect the dot type person. And it's hard for me not to connect the dots. And normally, when I connect the dots, I'm going to get the picture. Now, you may be mad at me. You may be mad at me when I connect the dots and get the picture. But I got it. I'm normally right. I'm normally right. So don't tell me your story if you don't want me to connect the dots. Because I have a very analytical brain. I'm not a dummy, where some people think I'm stupid or whatever. I have a very analytical brain. And I'm going to look at situations and I'm going to connect the dots. Okay? And some people, don't, that's not you. You don't have an analytical brain. You're able to just look at things and skim the surface, and that's all you want. But I'm a deep thinker. And not only am I a deep thinker, I'm a very intuitive, spiritual person. Spirit speaks to me. The things that I can't see, Spirit will show me. I'm going to see you. I will see you. If you put yourself out there, I'm going to see you. And it's some things that I don't say on social media, some things that, Spirit be like, okay, that's between me and you. And I will leave it that way. But there are some things that I'm going to say, and if that offends you, then don't watch. Don't come over here, because it's we're gonna talk over here. So in that video, in that interview that the friend zone did with Adrian's ex, Melissa B was brought up. It's funny how many people on here don't like Melissa B, are jealous of her. Yeah, I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. They're jealous of her. So the friend zone, and then went right into the first thing, and it's funny how the first thing they talk about is her forehead. Like, are we children? Are we adult? Is this a bunch of adults or a bunch of kids? You still talking about people's foreheads and stuff? Like, that is so childish. But friend zone, girl, your slip was showing last night. And I don't know if it was the alcohol, because she was drinking, and that juice, the spirits will come out when you're drinking. That's why they call it that. When you drinking that truth serum, the things will come out your mouth. And she was just going off about Melissa. To the point where the whole interview, like, I couldn't even watch it. It was just too much going on. She was, had call-ins. She was trying to deal with the call-ins. She was trying to deal with Derek. She was trying to, deal with the chat. It was just so much. She was just all over the damn place. She was all over the place in this interview. I don't even consider that an interview. That was just she, I don't know. She, to me, was just showing how her disdain for Adrian, because the friend zone hates Adrian. Okay? And it's difficult to do an interview when you hate the person that you are interviewing about. Okay? That's why the interviewer needs to be biased or non biased. When you hate, when you have a lot of hate and you're talking about the situation, it's never going to come out right. So not only does the friend zone dislike Adrian, but she disliked Melissa too. So the interview, oh, that's a pretty bird. The all these birds, the birds are out this morning. I don't know what that is, but he got a little red on his head. The interview was crazy. It was just all over the place. And Adrian's ex was trying his best. I applaud him because he kept trying to redirect the friend zone because he didn't want the interview to go into a negative place. And I always applaud a man when he has the emotional fortitude to keep the situation from going back. I give him kudos for that. Because he kept saying, oh, I really don't want things to get, to get negative. I want to stay positive. Like he wanted to just kind of tell his story of what it was like, I guess, being with Adrian because he was Adrian's. He was in a relationship with Adrian for, it wasn't that long because Adrian she can't stay with people for long. So he did want to talk about what it was like being in a relationship with her, but you could tell that he didn't want to drag her through the mud. But you can tell that the friend zone, that was what she wanted. She wanted an opportunity to drag Adrian up and down these YouTube streets. And when she did not get a chance to do that, she got upset. Her anger rose up, and it showed. Here come the little crackhead. Uh-oh, here come the other one. I told y'all he had broke in again. He's still here. He's still here, y'all. I can't get rid of him. I guess I live with a crackhead now. He broke in here yesterday and he's still here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Why you get up so late? I told you we were supposed to go to Kaiser.
It's still going.
There's probably a heck of people over there now. It's after 11.
We won't know until we go.
Make me sick. You always waking up late. Go your butt to bed.
Come on.
I'm online.
You take them with you.
I can't take them with me in the car.
Show of hands. Who wants to go to Kaiser?
Nobody else raised their hand.
Oh. You guys are no fun.
If you want to go to Kaiser, raise your hand.
You're no fun. Y'all ain't no fun. Boo.
Nobody raised their hand. They don't want to
Boo.
go. They don't want to go on the field trip. If you want to go on the field trip, raise your hand. You better hurry up. He the only one raising his hand.
Boo.
Gizmo.
No
Oh!
what?
Why did he do that?
What did he do?
Just like pee right there. What's wrong with you? Come here. Why did you pee right there? Hmm? Why you pee right there? You know you're not supposed to pee right there. Melissa raised her hand. She the only one that want to go. I'm not just taking one
Come
person
on,
on a
Melissa.
field
Let's
trip.
go. Let's go. Me, Melissa, and Gizmo. We gonna leave everybody else here.
How you gonna leave me here and I'm the one have to go to Kaiser?
You didn't raise your hand.
I don't have to raise my hand, Eric.
You didn't raise your hand, so you don't get to go.
It's my prescription.
You didn't raise your hand. That's the rules.
You can't just make up rules in the middle of the game.
You don't raise your hand, you don't go.
I am still tripped out about. Okay, you gonna have to help me fix this. How did that tree bloom red flowers this year and every other year it's bloomed white?
Which true?
The tree right in Dante's yard.
I don't know.
It never bloomed red flowers before.
You sure?
Yes, because I've been looking at this tree since we lived here. The flowers have always been white. And now they're red, and it's heck of little red flowers over there. And it used to be big white flowers in the tree.
It's kind of cool out here.
It is. That's why I've been sitting here hunched over trying to,
You got to sit. You in the shade.
yeah, but I was like, if I sit in the sun, it may burn my arms. It is not warm out here. Like, I really do need on a jacket.
Yeah, I mean, it's that breeze. You got to sit in the sun.
I don't think it's going to feel good over there, though. Let me go over here and see. I'm going over there to the other table. I need a cushion in that chair. That chair makes my booty hurt. Every time I sit, it don't feel no better over here. Oh, 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 oh. Don't you jump up there. These cushions feel so good because they warm. I don't feel no better out here. It's just cold out here. I don't know what we was talking about before I got so rudely interrupted. I know we was talking about Adrian. So the interview. Okay, so the friend zone, because she don't like Adrian, she was hoping that Derek would, give her the tea, give her, and really go in on Adrian. But when she figured out he wasn't gonna do that, I think she got kind of upset, and it was just bad. The interview was just poorly done. It was clearly done by someone who, just wanted Adrian to look bad. Wanted to put Adrian in a negative light. Real negative. Just like really make Adrian look real bad. And I may come on here and do commentary about people, but I'm not the type of person that's going to drag you up and down these YouTube streets. If you do something that I think is worthy of me having commentary about, I will commentate about it. But I'm not going to come on here and just, dog a person out. Even people that have came on here and dogged me, I'm only willing to go so far with them. I'm only going to go so far with connection. And I know that woman can't stand me. But because of who I am as a person, let me tell you one thing too. A lot of you feel like, oh, well, she practices Santeria and she does this and, she's a hoodoo and she's, whoever you have made me out to be in your mind. You feel like I can go to that in every situation. But that's not how it works. The media and movies and stuff have you thinking that just because people may practice voodoo or hoodoo or lukumi or santeria or whatever the traditional African religion is, that's the first thing you go to when you have a conflict with people. And that is absolutely incorrect. Okay? None of these traditions, voodoo or anything else, is really supposed to be used for revengeful purposes only. Now, can I protect myself? Yes. But in a lot of situations, spirit will come to you and tell you to stand down. Especially with someone that has a mental illness. That person is not on the same level with you spiritually or intellectually or emotionally. Spirit will tell you to stand down. A lot of people out here are protected, believe it or not. Okay? A lot of people are. They are, especially people with mental illnesses. People with mental illnesses are protected by Obatala. They are Obatala's children. I am a child of Oshun. And I believe that connection rejection is a child of Obatala. I could not hurt her. Okay? It goes against my tradition to hurt her. If I am told by spirit, it's a damn spider. If you don't get off my computer, if I am told by spirit that another person has a certain level of protection on them, I gotta leave them alone. Not out of fear, but out of respect. I am governed by the Orisha and my ancestors. Okay? I have been initiated. So I hear from the Orisha. I listen to. Connection rejection is a child of Obatala. She is a person that I can't mess with her like that. Now I can play with her. I can play with her. But that's about as far as I can go. So when you see me ignoring people and not doing anything, it's not because I'm scared. It's not because I'm scared. It's because I respect who I am. That's like a police officer. He is not supposed to be out here just beating on people, with his uniform on. He can't just go in Walmart and just take everything he wants just because he a police officer. Because he has sworn an oath. In my initiation, I took an oath. Just like doctors, to first do no harm. So I can't just be out here hurting people because of who I am. Now, do I have the ability to do that? Yes, I do. I could conjure up some things now and tie her hands to the point where she'll never get another apartment. But I wouldn't do that because I don't want to hurt her. That's why you see me, I'm very careful with my words because I know that words can hurt people. The Bible even says death and life is in the power of the tongue. So I'm careful about what I say. So don't get it twisted. I ain't scared of you. But because I took an oath, I'm not going to be out here hurting people. That's why I'm very careful I'm very selective about what I teach. When I do Orisha teachings, I'm very careful about what I teach. I'm careful about the way I word things because I know that there are children sometimes watching, and I don't want these kids to get bits and pieces and really think that they out here doing things. Because, I've had so many children contact me and ask me how you do certain things, and I turn them around and tell them, go ask your mama and daddy. Go ask your mother. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Tammy is a member. Clack, 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 clack. Yes, girl. Tammy is a member. Tammy, shoot me an email with your information. Anybody who just joined the channel, because I think Naya joined also, send me an email with your information so that I can send you your new membership packet. All of the members of this channel, we all have Oshun bracelets because I am the mother of this channel. I birthed this channel. I am the mother of this channel. So everyone will wear a bracelet dedicated to Oshun. You do not have to be a child of Oshun. You don't have to believe in Oshun. You don't have to be African. You don't have to be African American. But because your mother, the person that birthed this channel, is a child of Oshun, you are Oshun affiliated. And you can either wear the colors as I choose to do, or you could just keep them as a souvenir, whichever one you choose to do. And there are other things in the package also, but everything in the package that you receive is spiritually related, some type of way. So shoot me an email and let me know. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, because normally when you start to fall into, always wanting to get somebody back for something that they do to you or something that they've done to you, it leads you down this very negative pathway. And I don't want to live like that. If you do something to me, you just did it. If I feel like responding, I will. And I thought you were in the house. I thought you were in the house, buddy. If I feel like responding, I will. And if I don't, I won't. Damn, I finally got through this phone thing. This has been the most crazy thing I've been through. Girl, I still can't figure out how to drag the link from my computer to the page so I can post it on the community wall. I don't know why they won't let the link be available for iPhone users on YouTube. I thought that they said that they were going to fix that, but they haven't done it yet. So, I just sometimes let people slide when they say things, because you also have to realize that what people are saying to you on social media is nothing but words. And if you are 58 years old and you are still allowing people's words to affect you to the point where, especially somebody that's on the other side of a computer screen, you are allowing those words to affect you to the point where you getting all discombobulated and stuff. It may be time for you to unplug from social media. This is fun for me. Like, I don't. The one thing I don't like, though, is for somebody to lie. Don't lie. If you're gonna say I did something, tell the truth. That's the only thing that bothers me. Is I hate when people lie on me. Just just tell the truth. If you don't like something I did, say the stuff that you don't like that I actually did. Don't make up no shit. Gizmo, go back. Go with daddy. Go back that way. Oh, they went to take out the garbage. I was like, how did he get out here? But he went out the garage door. Just don't lie on me. That's my only thing. If you lie, sometimes I might try to clear my name, or I may just ignore you. It depends on. But the rest of the stuff, I don't care. If I'm being petty and I say something about you and you call me out, then you just call me out. But just don't lie on me. Don't make up no shit. Because I say enough regular stuff for you to get on that regular stuff and not have to lie. Because I make videos almost every day. So get on the truth. Don't get on the side of a lie. Don't make nothing up. Because it's enough content on this channel for you not to have to make up anything. It's a blue jay sitting right in the bushes next to where I'm sitting, so I'm trying not to move too much so I can see him. And it's windy, and the bush is moving, like the limb that he's on is swaying with the wind, and you can tell his little ass is holding on, because them little branches is just swaying. He holding on though. It's crazy when you think about how God designed animals, how they can just fly around and God provides for them. They not worried about shit. They not worried about where their next meal gonna come from. They not worried. I wish God had, designed us. I know that our brains are much more complex than animals, but sometimes I wish God had designed us so that we didn't have a lot of those, like fear and worry and anxiety and stuff like animals do. Like, you can tell Gizmo don't care about nothing. He just get up in the morning, he look around. Oh, okay, you still here. He roll around. Okay, rub my belly. He get up. Okay, I gotta go pee. He come outside. He'll run around, pee and poop and play in the dirt, and then he ready to go back in the house. He don't trip off of nothing. But we worried about everything. Like, I'm sitting here now. Is my lips dry? Do I need some lotion on my face? Gosh, my hair keep blowing. I mean, our minds are so complex. It's just, our minds are just constantly moving. We have so many internal and external thoughts. We drive ourselves crazy. I'm sitting here now, my lips so damn dry, and you know, in my mind is saying, "Damn, your lips is hella dry. Do something with them dry lips." Like, and I'm one of them people that once my mind thinks of something, it just keeps. I have repetitive thoughts. It will just keep saying it. Your lips are dry. Damn, your lips dry. Your lips hella dry. Until I just like, okay, I gotta go because my lips are dry. And I'm thirsty. And I really do have to go to Kaiser. What time is it? 11:30. One thing I hate is I had called my prescriptions into the automated system. And normally I get a text message, a text alert saying that my prescriptions are ready. I didn't get a text alert, which which either means the system didn't work and didn't take my prescription or whatever. And I hate going to Kaiser because I'm gonna have to go through the checkout line first and see what's going on. Then you got to go through the other line to get your prescriptions. Oh, it's going to be 20 minutes. There's no place to wait in there because they took most of the chairs out of the pharmacy. So then I got to go back out to the car and wait. And then, but I'm going to get some Starbucks out of this deal, though. I'm definitely going to get some Starbucks. So I'm going to go do that. Birds are a sign from heaven for me. Birds send messages to me a lot. I love to hear the birds say, "Girl, then you would love it back here," because um in between these houses is, I don't know what this would be considered. I don't know why they didn't like level this area out and give everybody bigger backyards. But anyway, this is California. I don't even know why I said that. But down there is like a lot of bushes and trees, and the whatever kind of bushes those are blooming right now. So they attract all types of birds, hummingbirds, these little birds that look like finches, I think they're called. Those little small birds. I mean, California, Northern California has, I don't know how many species of birds they say are in this area of California that we live in. But of course, crows and blackbirds and pigeons and blue jays and all of those. Not naming the birds that I, you know, can't even name. But because these bushes are down here, and it's all these little flowers, a lot of birds live in this area. So when I come outside, it's always birds tweeting. I mean, I'm sitting here now, and it's like pigeons and crows and stuff all on the people's house across the way. Like the neighbor in the back used to feed the birds in the morning. The older grandmother, but I haven't seen her in a while. I hope nothing happened to her because she used to feed the birds all the time. Um, so a lot of birds like came to this area because she used to feed them. And you know, we close to water. Anytime there is a water source, it's gonna be a lot of birds around in this area. I love birds though. I just don't like it when they poop in my yard or on my car. I mean, they can't help that. They just be flying and pooping. You know, it's not like they aiming for you specifically. They just be flying. I got pooped on at a graduation one time. I was so pissed. The good thing is it pooped on my hand. and not like in my hair. But people say if a bird poops on you, it's supposed to be good luck. And I've been pooped on a few times. I got pooped on once in elementary school, and then I got pooped on not too long, and it was nasty poop too. It was, wet. I was like, all these people, and this bird had to shit on my hand. Just pooped on me. I was like, God damn. Okay, y'all. I'm pretty sure there are going to be more videos made about this Adrian and what's the girl name? Friend Zone. Oh, and Cheryl Gabrowski called out connection rejection. Cheryl says she wants to have a sit down. Um, she wants to have a sit down conversation with connection rejection, just the two of them. And honey, they should let me be the moderator. They should let me be the moderator. But if they don't, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there with bells on. But it ain't gonna happen because connection rejection is not. She not gonna have a sit down conversation with Cheryl because connection likes to be in. She's a coward. She likes to say what she gonna say, and then run and retreat back into, her house or whatever. She not gonna have she not gonna have a conversation with Cheryl. And connection is free to come over here at any time. I don't block people. You got to really say something out of pocket for me to block you. She free to come over here. I don't have no malice or ill intent. If she want to talk to me, she can come over here and talk. I don't have a problem because I don't dislike anybody. I don't know you to dislike you, and probably will never meet you a day in my life. You just another person on YouTube. You are another person on social media. Girl, I don't know you. I don't know you enough to hate you. You not you like a character on a sitcom. You like Marsha on the Brady Bunch or something. That's how much I know you. So if you want to come over here, you are more than welcome. So she can come over here. I don't know why it. She says she don't like for people to, you know, talk about her in that type of way. I know why she don't let people be nice to her. I know why. And she at this point she probably never will. In certain cases where they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, that's real. That's real. It's hard if you get a dog that ain't never been loved and cared for. It's hard. It's hard to break them. So, I don't know. But I hope she does listen to somebody because everybody is not out to hurt you. Girl, I ain't trying to hurt you. I can already tell you didn't have enough pain and hurt in your life. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to get to heaven and Jesus be like, now you did wrong. I don't want to do. I don't want to get to heaven and I talk to Jesus and he pull out my file and connection rejection name is at the top of my file. No, I definitely don't want that. I didn't did enough stuff in my life. I don't want to get to heaven and see your name. So I'm gonna I'm gonna let that go. If she wants to come over here, she is more than welcome. I'm not one of those type of people. I can't stand how it won't. No, I ain't doing all that. I would have did that in my 20s. I'm 58 years old. I don't have time to be holding grudges against people and being mad at people and all this she did woo 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 and woo 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 and woo woo. Girl, I don't have time for that. I'm about to go pick up my prescriptions. I got to get this crackhead out my house. I don't have time to be dealing. Do you know that crackhead ate up all my chocolate last night? I don't have time to be arguing and fighting with some people on social media. I got crackheads to fight. Hey, KK. Yeah, I'm praying for her too. It's just, and sometimes that's all you can do. That's that, and that's all we supposed to do. That's our charge. We supposed to just pray for people and leave the situation alone. That's all we can do. Is lift her up in prayer, and leave it alone. When you see somebody that is in need, even though they feel like they're not in need, they don't even see their need. When we see their need, if you claim to be a spiritual person, when you see the need, you intercede for that person. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how the love of Christ is supposed to be spread. That person may not be able to cover themselves, but you as a Christian, that's when you supposed to step in and cover them. If you know the person has some mental issues and you know they can't take care of themselves, you supposed to help them. You're not supposed to kick them when they down. I don't go around kicking people. Even, no, if you kick me, I'm going to kick you back. Eventually. I may not even kick you back right then. I might not. I might, hobble off and tend to my wounds and stuff and let you think that it's over. Then I come back and get you. Especially when I know I can get you. When I know I can get you, I'm gonna just wait. This is why Spirit has always told me to stand down. Because I am a lay and wait type person. I have the patience to lay and wait. And they say those are the worst criminals, who will leave the scene and come back later and get you. That's me. Because if you attack in anger, you'll do anything. You'll lose your footing. You forget how to fight because you allow your adrenaline to kick in and you're just swinging wildly. But if you go back and plan and strategize, you're going to get them. You are definitely going to get them. And that's me. I'm going to lay and wait. I'm going to figure out what time you get home from work, the route you take, all that. I'm going to lay and wait. I don't jump at every situation that happens, I allow people to talk and hang themselves before I say anything. You don't have to, every time somebody say something about you, you don't have to say anything. Just let them talk. And eventually people will hang themselves if you just let them talk. Let them talk. But see, you learn that kind of stuff from experience. A lot of people, the only thing they do is just pop off. Anytime a situation, no, I'm gonna get her now. Why she? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit back and take notes, and then when you least expect it, when you're not even thinking about me, and you thought I wasn't thinking about you, the spirit is like, okay, go now. But see, you have to get to the point where you can listen to spirit and be obedient. You have to be obedient. Even the Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. It's better to listen to what I'm saying than it is to have to go out here and get a sacrifice and bring it before the Lord because you done been disobedient. Just be obedient. And a lot of times, Spirit is telling you to stand down. Let me do it. I got it. I don't need you. Stand down. Keep your mouth shut. My mother used to always tell me when I was a little girl, she was like, close your mouth. Because she always said I talk too much. She always said I was a smart kid and, I would try to reason my way through situations. She was like, sometimes just keep your mouth shut. Close your mouth. And that's what we have to do in life. Sometimes just keep your mouth shut. Close your mouth. Go to Spirit. Tell them what's going on. Let them give you an answer. And Spirit is not going to tell you to go cuss her out. It's not. When you do that clap back spirit, that cuss her out spirit, that's not from God. It's not. That's a takeover spirit designed to keep you out of balance, out of spiritual balance. That clapback spirit, that's designed to keep you out of spiritual balance. And until you can, separate yourself from that clapback spirit, you always going to be crazy. Feel crazy. Feel out of sorts. I never retaliate ever. We live in a world where what you give out always will come back to you. It's not karma either. It's the person doing their own self in. It's not karma to me. It's not. What you put out in the world is definitely going to come back to you. People just love to use that term karma. But it's more a universal law. It's the universal law. It's not karma. What you put out into the universe, you going to get back. If you put that clapback spirit into your world, that's what you're going to get back. Everybody that you come across is going to have that clapback spirit. You're going to spend your whole life clapping back at people. But if you spend your life you live in a world of peace and harmony, you want to exude that love and peace and harmony, then that's what you get. You notice we get a certain amount of people over here because that's what I put out. I don't put out all that negativity. And negativity can't survive over here because it doesn't have anything to feed on. When it come over here, it don't have nothing to eat, so it won't stay here. It goes to channels where it can feed that negativity. Like, it has to have something to eat. It can't come over here and eat light. Darkness and light don't dwell together. So it's not going to come here. You don't have nothing to eat. We won't feed it. So it's few people that come over here. And I like it. This how I like it. So I'm finna go and get my medicine. I'm trying my best to change my mindset, but I know it's gonna be crowded over here because this is a small facility. It's not a full-size clinic. The parking area is small. It's just a small pharmacy, but it services a big area. It was Kaiser. This was really a dumb mistake for them. This should have been a full-size hospital because it's a clinic that services 3 or 4 cities. And it's a clinic. It's not even a full-size hospital. So the pharmacy is always crowded. So I gotta go over here and deal with this. So I might be back, you guys. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Plus my computer is getting hot sitting in the sun. So I'll be back a little bit later. I love you guys. Bye.